Somebody will get us
Episode
through.
22, episode 22 of the Sister Sign podcast in Aries season with a little jingle. I'm a little hungry girl.
And I'm Jasly G.
And again, it's Aries season. It's episode 22. Jasly loves when I add a little jingle, so I just wanted to episode 22, 22, 22.
What just happened? We didn't discuss this. We didn't discuss this. I just want to let y'all know this wasn't planned.
Oh my gosh, I wish that the camera could have been on your reaction the whole time because I know you were like, where is she going with this? This
I
is
was like,
why I
is this
love
gonna be a
Jasly
long jingle?
because she just lets me be the foolish clown that I am. And you don't judge me.
I do this to everyone as well, though. I'm just gonna let you do whatever you want to do.
Exactly. Just let me vibe. Let me be me. How have you been feeling this Aries season? Have you been feeling the Aries season energy?
Oh yes, I've been feeling the good. I've been feeling like I won't say necessarily the bad, but I've been feeling it all for sure,
Okay,
without
because
even
there's
knowing.
no bad in Aries because we're perfect. So I was gonna say, what do you mean by bad?
The impulsiveness, not so great. Your sign tends to be super impulsive. I've been feeling it. But I'm trying to get a grip. I grabbed like 4 candies before I left work, so I guess I'm still working on myself. They're
See,
kisses,
and
and I
no,
choked on.
see that's what you get. That was the universe just immediately getting you together because it's like you knew you should not have had that many.
To be fair, I was trying to wake myself up after getting paid for 2 hours to nap. So
Mm. And there I understand because you had a plan. So it wasn't really impulsive because you had a plan, like you were doing it for a good reason. So I feel like we
yeah,
could
yeah,
let
yeah.
that one pass.
Yeah. I mean, we can't let the week's worth of snacking pass, but hey, it's all right.
Listen, I feel like as long as we bring the Libra balance in there and be a little bit, you know, not don't do too much with the impulsiveness because I've been impulsive too. Like, of course, the Aries and Aries season, I've been wanting to do everything, but I'm like, okay, don't go too crazy with it. Treat yourself, but
One thing at a
don't put
time.
yourself in debt.
Yeah, yeah. I've been there, done that.
I was about to say because Jasly has a story or two or three about some shopping trips, and I definitely have some to add.
Yeah. I even got a ticket that day. That's how I knew I should. I was like, damn.
Oh yeah,
I
it
just
was
added to
just
my total.
overall, not your day.
It
Mm-mm-mm.
wasn't my day. I had already felt like my last purchase, I overdid it.
I
Yeah.
can proudly say that I haven't had any impulsive financial decisions in Aries
Yeah.
season.
Mm-mm.
Definitely have done some shopping and things like that, but I haven't done anything to where I've gotten myself like in a really bad space.
I think the only impulsive thing I've done was like the snacking, which
Yes.
I just don't snack like that. I mean I'm adjusting to this new schedule and all that. So it's just like it's there. So I just take it. But other than that, I honestly I've been so tired. What else am I gonna do impulsively?
I
Sleep.
mean, no, seriously. And I do the same thing at work. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Sometimes I be really sleepy and I'm like, go eat something. And I'm like, you're right. That would wake me up.
Well, like right before lunch, if I need to have like my lunch, that wakes me up. Just having my
Yes.
lunch because I haven't ate. I do eat my breakfast. A
Yes.
good breakfast. Try my best to, and then like right before lunch, I'm like, oh, I really need it because I have my coffee. I try to stretch it, and
Yes.
then my lunch. So I'm trying here, y'all. I'm trying to stick to my meal prep, some healthier snacks, because I don't be moving around too much. So gotta be a little healthy.
Yes, exactly. In those jobs where you're like sitting a lot, you can't. go too crazy with the snacks because it's really
Mm-mm.
easy to go left. But
Well, and then the thing is that they let you, so it's not like I'm breaking any rules or anything.
yes,
I mean, I work with my blanket. Like I'm literally, they do not care. So you can have a
super
full
cozy.
meal. You can have a full meal in front of you.
See, I would go to sleep though. Like if I eat too much at work, I'm gonna have the itis and you're not gonna get a lot of work
Yeah,
out of me. So I have to eat just enough to where I like can keep some energy, but I'm not ridiculously tired.
actually, yeah, I don't. I don't even like to be full like that.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel good.
It's sluggish. You're like, yeah. I was just
Like,
gonna say that. It's like a sluggish
oh,
feeling. Like, and then I'm that person. I don't know if you're the same way, but like after I eat, I can't lay down immediately. I always thought that that was really weird. Like Shy can do that. Like he could just grub down the whole meal and then go to sleep. I'm like, bro, my stomach will start hurting.
that's actually not good. You're supposed to take, I think it's like supposed to be like 60 steps before you even go to like after a meal.
Mm-hmm.
But I I can say that I can like that. I don't feel comfortable eating and then laying down though.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Mm,
Yes. I'm like, am
mm-mm.
I even processing this food right?
At least like 10-15 minutes. Like I need some
Right.
time in between. Like I can't just go straight to it because and then the times where I do, like if I'm super duper tired and I actually fall asleep right after I ate, when I wake up, my stomach hurts so bad. Like I might have had a good sleep, but oh, I feel it when I wake up.
Mm, I don't know. I don't really wake up with stomach aches like that. It's kind of rare.
Yeah.
I gotta
Um,
have I gotta do something like eating a bunch of sour candies the day before. I
oh,
was so messed up the next day. It
I
was
remember
sick.
when you text me about them sour candies. You was like, girl, them sour candies mess me up.
I think we had to record that, and I said, I cannot, honey, I cannot. I'm out for the day.
Oh my gosh. It's really like that though. I notice as I'm getting older, like my body has certain things where it's just like, we cannot eat this. Like, I know
You
this
can eat
used to
like a
be our
piece or two.
thing.
Hmm.
Sometimes not even a piece or two. Like I can
Yeah,
actually physically eat it, but afterwards, oh my gosh, it's such a big regret. Like I will never eat that ever again.
I know. I know exactly how you. I mean, really, it was like after having a baby that apparently I have no tolerance to sugar, except chocolate. Except chocolate, I can take down chocolate like there's no tomorrow.
That's one of the best sugars though. So I would take that. I would take chocolate over everything else.
I got a chocolate with sea salt. I really like chocolate with sea salt
Interesting. Kind of like a sweet and bitter
and
taste.
salty.
Okay.
Yeah, so I got that, but I still have it reserved. And just
You
got a
put it.
really good price. Well, listen to this. It's just like it doesn't help. So like we're literally around the corner. You can call it like a corner store, but it's really a warehouse,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like the distributor for a lot of stores on the island.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that like they have left over, they have it there for super cheap.
Oh, so you can get the deals.
I've only been like 3 times. I mean, I was able to get things for the boys for their basket, but definitely when I go there, I try not to be impulsive because there's so much. There's so much. There's every Kit Kat that you can probably possibly think of.
Oh my gosh.
Strawberry, the tea ones, and all kinds of stuff.
That's
And
like
then they have
a literal
cookies,
candy store.
but they have like snacks too. So food, drinks.
Oh, yeah.
Try not to
See,
be because I'm like, oh, I want to try it all.
no, I would. You're gonna have to have a day where you just go and you get like a little bit of everything and try it all, like in increments.
So
Because don't do it all at once. Like your stomach will be pissed at you. But yes,
I had my day. I had my day already where I was sick with myself. I was so sick with myself. Oh, they had a Twinkie day. Who does that to people?
a Twinkie day.
And then they had like
Oh.
like little chocolate things.
Okay, y'all. Heads up. I hate Twinkies. That's why
Yeah.
I'm reacting like this. Like Jasly is just like, yeah, Twinkie day, and I'm just like, this shit is so. Ever since I was a kid, I
Yeah.
have a strong dislike towards Twinkies. I don't know why would you just.
I really want you to try a fried Twinkie with ice cream.
I know you told me you tried that shit in Texas.
I want a fried pickle so bad. My mouth is watering.
Okay. See, now we're frying too many things. I've tried fried Oreo, like fried pickle though,
It's actually fire.
but I understand the fried pickle chips. I've tried that, but the whole pickle fried.
No, not like the whole pickle.
Okay,
Like
I
a
thought you was
sliced
talking about
pickle.
yes.
Oh, come
Okay.
on. I would no, you're not gonna get me to bite a whole oh no, 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 ma'am.
That's why I was like, come on now. You doing too, but
I would be sick. I'm not
no.
touching that.
See, no.
It'll be
I'm
too
good.
juicy. It takes away from the
It would be
crunchiness.
way too juicy. And then that's why also the Twinkie is pissing me off because it's just like, even though it's fried, I know when you bite into it, it still has that nasty ass icing. Another thing, y'all, I hate icing. Jasly says I'll probably love her icing, and I probably will because, it's Jasly and it's GP sweet, so it's different. But I hate icing with a passion.
Is it like the fluffy or the thick one, or the ones just is it the sometimes the food coloring can make it taste really nasty.
Mm,
That happened. I didn't realize that was what made it taste nasty like that. Like
that would
like
make
so
sense too.
I was trying to do something for I was trying to do on this is like cupcakes and stuff. And I was trying to make it really blue and it wasn't working
Mhm.
out for me. So I was like putting more food coloring.
It made it taste
My
nasty.
good tasting frosting. Oh, I was
It was
so
disgusting.
upset. Oh, I was so upset. And it was because it wasn't because of the taste of it, it was because of the food coloring. I was sick.
Oh, see, I'm good off the icing. Like, I was that one kid that was wiped. I literally took a napkin, wiped the whole top of the cupcake off, and would just eat it. And people would be like, "Why do you do that?" I'm like, "Why do you eat it normal? That shit is nasty
Dre
as
is
fuck."
just like that. Dre is just like that. He won't
Cause
have a
we
lot
have
of
some
stuff.
sense. Mm-mm.
Right. Preferences. Mm.
We have some sense. That's why we will not have the icing. Like, just, that goes into our first topic, kind of, sort of. Assertive Aries. Y'all already know I have to go into my teacher mode and give y'all the definition. Assertive, the word assertive is an adjective and it means confident, bold, self assured, and determined. And assertive is definitely a word people use for Aries all the time. We're very like fiery, bold. We know ourselves. We're not going to give up. Like, we might give up for like 0.5 seconds, but we're going to get back to it. So, yes, that's really all my fire signs, but definitely my Aries. So, I wanted to pick your brain on when you hear the word assertive, what comes to your mind?
Like you're going for it.
Yes.
You're really going for it. You're not afraid. Going for this. We're being bold. And I can say that you are very bold. And
Yes.
it's a lot of areas that tend to be bold. I love that though. I love that because I have struggled with being bold in the past
Yeah.
and definitely like guys push us to be like, be bold. Like it is what it is, be
Exactly.
bold. Don't be scared. So I have been feeling that then that's the energy that I've been feeling that I'm like, yes. I've been pushing
Yes.
myself to be more assertive with things and just not being afraid.
Yes.
And I love that. I love that for myself.
I love that for you too. And a little secret that I don't know if a lot of people know, even though being bold and fiery is natural for Aries, it's not always easy. Like, we definitely have times where we like second guess ourselves and, doubt ourselves. But the voice in our head that's like, I don't give a fuck is very loud. So while
Honey,
we're in that like kind of sad mode where we're just like, oh, maybe I shouldn't do that, by the end of the day, that voice is going to be like, we don't give a fuck. So just do it. Like, try it. Put yourself out there. Speak your mind. Yes, somebody might get mad. Somebody might feel away. Somebody might. But guess what? It's going to happen regardless. So you might as well just do what you want to do.
do you feel like maybe you're just doing like you feel like, oh, I'm gonna be doing too much, too bold? Is that
I
why?
think Some not really, because I already know naturally I do the most. So I'm never in my head like, oh, am I doing too much? Like, girl, I'm the main character. Yes, I'm always doing too much. But there's times where I just overthink. Like,
Mm.
that's something that I love that Mia shared with me recently, was like, when with your natural gifts, you don't have to overthink them because you just do it naturally.
Yeah.
But, because of so many things, we just tend to overthink and be like, am I doing this right? Could I do this better? Could I, change this? Like, there's things that I see that I'm sure nobody else would see. Everybody's like, that's fine, Alyssa, what are you talking about? But I see it, so it's gonna bother me.
Right. I get
Yeah,
it. Right.
that's really my thing. Like, I can always tap into that boldness, but I have to shut up that voice that overthinks. And that's like comparing sometimes, because that's one of my things that I can do a lot, like compare my work and what I'm doing to somebody else in my same field. And I'm like, oh, like their edits are better, or their this is better, or their that. And it's not saying that I like don't still think I'm good, but it's just like, okay, it kind of makes me not want to put mine out there until it's at that level.
You know what? I used to kind of like my stuff is not up to this, and I'm like, I got real tired of that storyline for
Yes.
myself, and
Yes.
I was like, go at your own pace. You'll figure it out as you go. Like, I don't have a whole
Period.
team. I haven't just figured it out, and it's not always about having a whole team because some people just have better equipment than you do,
Yeah.
and have skills that you haven't learned yet.
Yes.
So I just been more gentle with myself. I just put whatever I can out there, and I
Yes.
keep, perfecting my work and what I can. I'm not a content creator, okay? I'm a baker. So
Exactly.
these are not things that I'm stressing about. Obviously I'm gonna try to make my page look nice,
Yes.
but taste my product. There you go. You'll be happier with
Exactly.
that.
And it's just like you said, like, your lane. Like, I'm a baker, this is what I do, this is my natural gift. Of course I'm still gonna put energy and time into my content. It's not saying I'm just gonna post anything, but I'm not about to beat
Yeah.
myself up when it's not like,
Perfect.
all this exactly. And it's just like you also said, like, you have to start somewhere. That's what I had to tell myself. I was like, yeah, okay, it doesn't look like theirs, but they started somewhere. You have to start
Mm.
somewhere. And don't sleep on the beauty of people growing with you. Like, people
Oh
love to
yeah.
see that. Like, oh, you started there and now you're here. Like, that is a beautiful thing. And it's a more real thing. So many times we see like people when they're up, but it's just like, it's different seeing the journey.
Like a page that looks super like perfect and
Yes.
in our eyes. And you're like, oh my god, he started off so good content.
Yes.
And here I am under a tent.
Not under a
No, but
tent.
I mean it's true, it's true. Started setting up. They didn't even have a tent at first, actually. I was in the
Yeah.
hospital. Boy.
But look,
But
look at where you are now.
I started somewhere.
Exactly. And I
That's all
think
that matters.
that's the definite Aries season energy, is that fuck it. You have to tap into that fuck it and just be like, bro, I'm just gonna try. Like, yes, I could overthink and this could happen and that could happen, but also really great things could happen too.
Yeah.
So let me focus more on the positive. That's another thing about Aries. We're very optimistic. Like, you're not really gonna, from my experience, I don't know what Aries that's like. I've never met an Aries that's like a Debbie Downer. Like, those people that you just meet that they're all the time just like,
Oh my god, I'm
oh,
dealing with that right now. Stop. I'm dealing with that right
oh,
now.
oh. They're just like this all the time. Oh.
Complaining about everything. Get away from me.
Like, do you have anything positive to say at all?
It's really, yeah, that too. Or like when something doesn't go their way, it's like be
And I get
quiet.
it. You have those moments, like me and you have those moments. There's moments where I'm like, Jasly, I just feel like shit and blah, blah, blah. But it's like 5 to 10 minutes. And then we move on. You can't stay in that energy, because then you just attract more of that and you just throw this big old pity party for yourself that nobody wants to attend.
it's not so much about like one thing. It's about what annoys me if it's somebody does it for everything. It just seems like for
Yes.
everything. It's like a show.
Yes.
I'm not here for it.
And please don't drag other people into that. Like if you want to do that, like post it on your social media. There's other sad people out there. Maybe y'all could like create a whole little sad community.
Don't do that.
I'm saying,
If anything that I would not encourage is for you to go to the internet. Oh my God. I just asked myself
don't
why
get
even
me
bring
and
yourself down?
Jasly. Don't get me and Jasly started on people who record themselves crying.
You know what? Next time I cry, hopefully I remember. I'm gonna see if I can get myself to record myself.
Please. Oh my gosh. Next time I cry, I'm going to really try to think about getting my phone and recording it. And maybe even saying, a few words of encouragement and trying it out. Maybe we should not do
I'm I'm trying to really think. I'm really trying to think. Like,
okay, let's practice. This
what's
water bottle is the phone.
no. Yeah, no. I mean, just what is the process of I'm literally crying about something. I'm like really concentrated about what I'm thinking about. To think about my phone and my camera at that.
I'm telling you. Well, okay, I'm putting myself in my Libra shoes and I'm looking at both sides. From the person who's recording, they're probably like, this is gonna inspire somebody who feels how I feel
You need
right now.
attention. You need attention.
That's that I want to hear it.
Go get on a stage. I don't know, like honestly,
I mean, that's more powerful, to be honest, crying on the stage in front of all your fans like that. Put the energy into that.
I'm instantly uncomfortable. I'm like, oh, I feel bad for you, scroll.
You don't even give them a sympathy like?
No, I do
I'm
not
just
give
saying,
sympathy likes.
I don't
And
do
if I,
sympathy
God
likes
forbid,
either.
I do it by mistake, I won't like it.
I mean, no, for real though, because I'm the same. If I like your stuff, like I have to actually like it. I'm not about to just like because of out of sympathy. No, I have to
Impulsiveness.
stand behind my likes.
You have to stand behind them. I know. I'd be like, that wasn't worth my like.
No.
I don't even like this.
Not even hating, just saying, bro. Like, if
No.
I'm gonna like something, I need to actually like it.
Think about it. You just like and scroll, like and scroll. Do you think it's like people have gotten into like their rhythm of doing it?
Yeah.
Because I feel like I was
Definitely.
in a rhythm of just liking everything that I came across.
Oh yes, especially when we were in like middle school, like early social media days, we just liked everything. Like I remember
Yeah.
going on Facebook and seeing all the groups I was in. I was like, why am I in so many groups? Why
I
have
was
I
in
liked
groups.
so many? Oh my gosh. I'm very happy to be off Facebook. I can definitely say that. I know you're still on it and you do stuff for business, and I think it is very smart for business. But towards my
I'm
last
on a page. I'm in a page, and usually like if I have extras or I tend to like get people from the base and stuff from there. It's like a
yeah.
foodie page.
Yes, that
So
makes sense. Groups,
yeah,
Facebook is really good for groups and stuff like that.
for that, yeah, it is because people are really still there for that.
Yes. Yes.
So it's like a little harder with Instagram, to be honest with you, as far as food goes.
That is
Um
true. Facebook is a better community app and website. I would say that. Instagram is a community app also, but in terms of like actually meeting people in your area and finding groups and things like that, Facebook,
yeah,
I would say, is better.
yeah, but I don't really be posting like anything. I don't
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I
When
don't really post a lot anymore. I don't.
you
I
really just be
realized,
about the business,
yeah, I'm like, I need to
even
take more pictures.
you post the most on the business pages, and
Yes.
I mean, that's kind of how it is with me too. I'm just like, if it's not podcast page, Hans on Apollo page, I'm usually not posting. Every now and then I'll post other stuff on my main page, but yeah, we be about the business. And I think that's not an Aries point, but that's an important point to add. Like, there's nothing wrong with social media. It's a great tool, but use it to like benefit yourself and create and like manifest the reality you want.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, if you're
I
gonna
just don't
be
think I
on
need to
that
post
app,
everything.
Yes. And if you're going to be on the app, like use it to the best of your interest. Leave a little mystery about you. You like Jasly said, you don't have to post everything, but use it to create what you want.
Yeah.
I'm really big. Well, you had an inside joke.
With myself.
You can't have an
Oh,
inside joke and not share with the podcast.
stop
Mm.
it.
That might have been. We gonna take it to the left because that was a inside shade joke, and I want Jasly to be nice. So that's another Aries season thing. It's been a lot of shade, and I will admit that about my sign. We be a little shady sometimes.
You're my sister sign, so you know I'm up there with you. I've been real straight up with my. It's not even shade. I'm just straight up. I
No,
told somebody about themselves like 2 days ago. I just told Alyssa before we got on.
no, Jasly's been feeling that Aries fire. Like, also Aries, we get easily irritated. Like we can go from 1 minute being super happy and chill and the next minute to like, okay, can you please shut up? Because you talking too much.
Yeah, like as
Not
if I don't
even
talk too
being
much.
mean, just like
Yeah.
I get so that quickly it goes from one to another.
Overstimulated by everything you're saying. It's enough.
Yes,
Yeah, I've definitely
exactly.
been a little fiery, but I bring myself down because I'm like,
Yes.
calm down.
Yes.
You're okay. You're okay. But
You
I
gotta
really
tame the
be.
flames. You gotta tame the flames. You can't let them be. Oh, because there's times where I've
Yeah.
stepped into my full Aries. Oh my gosh. Okay. Podcast, real quick, podcast story. One time, stepped into my full Aries, was arguing with the guy I was talking to at the time. And we're arguing through text. And I knew that I could say something to really hurt his feelings. And there was a very small part of me that was like, don't be petty and don't do that. But there was a large, bigger part of me that was like, hurt his fucking feelings. And I said the thing and I hurt his feelings. And 2 months later, he came back and was like, you really hurt my feelings when I said that. And I was like, I know. And
I
just
know.
don't tap into the fire all the way. Just because you know that you will get a lot of damage points for doing something doesn't mean you should do it.
At all. You have to be, yeah, you really have to be careful. Because yeah, we all know how we can hurt feelings and stuff. But it's not worth it. Sometimes you gotta tell somebody about themselves because it's just needed. Like
Yes, but
smacking
you
your food
can do
around me,
it.
smacking your food around me is the number one thing not to do.
Shade.
It's the number one thing not to do. I don't care who you are. I will tell you. Just get away from me. From
See,
me.
y'all didn't catch that shade because y'all don't know the pre-story, but the Libra shade there was just very. It just came across us.
Makes me sick. It was really is triggering.
No, that really is a big pet peeve though. And honestly, coming from somebody who used to be that person to where it's like, bro, can you stop smacking? I understand.
I'm glad somebody understands, but yeah, I've been nice though. I
Um,
mean, Dre would say always otherwise.
because I was gonna say definitely when your husband came in earlier, it was very sassy. I don't know. See, and that's the thing, I'm not gonna let you lie, especially not Aries season. We're gonna be honest. We're gonna be honest because
I
us
don't I
Aries are
don't be
always
lying.
honest.
I don't be
They
lying.
call you guys Libra liars. They starts with the L, Libra liar.
It depends. It's not necessarily lying. I should just glaze over this one.
Glaze over? No, you shouldn't glaze over anything because every time the Libras glaze over something, it's about 50 glazes and then there's a volcano. And y'all say the most foul shit.
Well, because you couldn't handle that. Because you couldn't handle it.
Oh
Sometimes
my
it just
God.
doesn't need to be said. Sometimes I feel like some things just don't need to be said. I don't know.
Some things don't need to be said, but y'all always, for some
Just
reason,
not
say
lie.
them.
I've had better self-control actually. So no.
Have you? Okay. Again, we have to ask Trey because
Oh no, you never ask him, okay? You never ask him. He swears up and down that I don't like work on myself. If it's for him, I've never worked up on myself. I'm so
girl,
mean.
no, that's just. I think that might just be a man thing because
You're so
if
mean.
it's
Every
up
time
to
I'm always
them,
mean.
if it's up to them, they do the most work. They are just put up with the most from us, and we're just so difficult. And they should just get all the cookies for like, come on, really?
Be real. Be real.
Please don't make us start going in on y'all because that's a whole separate episode.
Yeah, but I haven't been like lying. I just been staying quiet.
I think,
But I have been seeing people getting a little fiery. I had somebody get fiery with me. And I was like, I'm trying to tell you, you're right. Bring it down.
okay.
I was like,
No, yeah.
you know what? Thank God I have kids and I have patience to sit here and keep repeating myself over and over and over. But I was like, calm down. Like, what are you doing?
Not the snap.
Like, oh my God. What are you so hot about?
No, you
Did
really
not hear
have
what I
to.
said.
No. So that it really be like that sometimes. You be having to step into that leadership role, like, and just be like, hold on. Cause I understand the passion, maybe like you really feeling what you're talking about, but the way you talking, I'm not.
No,
Okay.
like I'm literally it was something along the lines of like the person was right. And at first I didn't realize they were right. So I'm like, no, no. And I'm like, oh, you are right. And they're still going, like, you not hear me say you were right? And then I've told
Okay.
you 2-3 times. Why are you not coming down? I'm confused. Are the words coming out of my mouth coming out of a different language? Am I speaking Spanish? I started to question everything.
No, that would have irritated me because at this point, what do you want to just keep going just to keep going? Because I already said like you were right. Like,
I just don't think it was processing. So I
see,
was like,
and that's what
okay,
I'm
well, I have a
saying.
child, so
That's where the Aries come in because I'm starting to get irritated and I'm not even the situation. I just start to get irritated with stupidity because now
I had to literally think about how I explain things to my kids, and like I was
and that's a
breaking it
shame.
down a new way. Knew
That's a
exactly.
shame because that's a grown adult. You should not
You'd be
have to.
surprised. You'd be surprised how many things I'm like, okay, well, let me just use the tactics that I use with my kids because you're not understanding me, and I'm not understanding why. I
Oh
think I'm
my
pretty
god.
straightforward.
Jasly said she be having to come down to a child level all the time. I get it though, because people really just be dumb as the fuck. So
I just want you to understand. I just want us to be on the same page.
you better than me because I got past the point of understanding. I don't even care if you understand at this point. I just want you to get it right.
You know what? That happened today, but like it was like 3 people in a group, and 2 out of the 3 were on the same page to move the fuck on. And gave the look, let's move the fuck on. Because you obviously haven't caught up.
No, really. Because at a certain point, like I said, you got to step into that leadership role. And I'm going to take you, and we're going to get the fuck on. Because if we stay here and we keep arguing this point back and forth, like, it's just pointless. So for the Aries season don'ts, we already talked about being overly impulsive. Another important don't, and you have pointed this out that me, Andre, and some of the other fire signs do, and I'm sure other people do, is being quick to being defensive or argumentative. And I've definitely been working on that myself because now when something makes me feel a type of way, I sit with it for a little bit and I'm like, okay, why did it make me feel a type of way? Am I tripping? Instead of just like being so reactive and attacking. Do you feel like you've had some of that in Aries season too?
Mm. Yes,
Being argumentative?
definitely. Yeah, because I just get irritated. Get
Mm-hmm.
very irritated. But I'm irritated with myself because I told myself I wasn't going to do something. and then did it anyways. And then other people adding onto it will really make me upset. So yes, I start like arguing, but I try not to, because I really don't like to argue. But not these days, sorry, because God forbid somebody knows me from back in the day. I love to argue. Okay. But no, I don't really like to argue, but I get irritated. And yeah, I've had my couple of times where I've kind of snapped and whatnot, but I've been just trying to bring myself back.
Yes. I think that's the most important thing, bringing yourself back. Like I said, when the flames get a little bit too high, taming them down a little bit and calming yourself down. And then also understanding, like, okay, I got passionate for a reason, but let me put that passion. What's been really good for me, I've been putting that passion into my art and into the things I create. So it's like I let it live there instead of being so fiery with everything in my life. Like, okay, no, we just saved that for this.
Yeah. Most of my passion is gonna go into my work.
Yes.
And that's where I'm gonna put it. I feel it's crazy because I told myself that like a week ago. I was like, you better start putting all this energy into your work, because that's all we got time for.
No, seriously. And it's just like, I feel like if I'm gonna go through all these things and feel all these emotions, why wouldn't I put it into what I create? Like, that can fuel so much other stuff. Like, you never know where you can take that. And some of the things that we partake in the most, like music, art, all that stuff, is literally just the artist or the musician or whoever putting their passion and putting their feelings into what they created.
Exactly. And I just been, as far as like getting upset, I'm like, okay, where's it like stemming from? Why are you upset? So like I said, I told myself I wasn't gonna do something. It's kind of like on you, so
exactly.
It's like, okay, you're low-key mad at yourself at the moment, you know. Yes, I have reason to be mad at someone else as well, but
be mad at
it
yourself.
was really me at the end of the day. So I don't know.
I think
I don't be snapping like that, but I don't.
Yeah, it's just like you said, you get yourself to that level, like you get to that level and then you bring yourself back down, and you're practicing healthy ways of bringing yourself back down by being like, okay, why did I get this way? Like, why did I get upset? Because I did the same thing. Like, I had my birthday photo shoot and I was late to the photo shoot itself, but it was because of me and my poor time management. So I felt myself getting irritated, but I was like, this isn't you. Like, you can sit here and you can have a panic attack and you can cry and you can do all these things, and that might make you feel better, but we're not about to sit here and throw this pity party because this is on us. And that's what I love about myself and my other Aries. Like, we can take accountability eventually, maybe not always at first, but eventually we can take accountability and be like, bro, that was on me. Like, my bad. Don't dwell on it. It's not saying beat yourself up and be like, oh, I'm like, I suck or I this or that. Like, no, bro, do better next time. No. You know better.
Yeah, because I've had my couple of times where I've been wrong this week, and I'm like my bad. I just have no, like, for what? Like, okay, if I was wrong, I was wrong. Like, sorry, move on. I'll do better next time.
Exactly.
But I also think about, I don't like being around people that doing too much and snapping and all of that. So I'm like, give yourself space. And I also will give myself space from anybody who has a little attitude for me.
Yes. I can't with the attitudes, especially because child, just growing up being Black one, and then around so many strong personalities, because it's not just Black, it's like really,
my mom has a really strong
cultured people. Like, it's strong personality, strong background, strong story, strong everything. I don't have the time for the unhealthy strong emotions at this point in my life. I get it, I understand where it comes from, but I just do not have the time. So if you cannot help, like, in a healthy way, express, hey, I'm feeling like this, I don't want to talk right now. This is what's going on. Then we just gonna have to take time apart till you learn how to do that. Cause I can't deal with
Mhm.
the tantrums and the outbursts anymore. Like I really can't.
Yeah. I don't even know what to stand from. Nobody trying to trigger me. Nobody being
Mm-mm.
petty, funny. I'm just very focused. I'm focused on like
Yes.
things that I'm doing, my path.
Yes.
I have a lot going on. I have entirely too much going on for anything to make me like, I don't like this, and for
Yes.
me to give it too much attention. Absolutely not. Absolutely
Exactly.
not.
That
Yeah,
goes into
absolutely not.
that,
Anyway,
go-
I'm up since 5 o'clock in the morning. I get home. I have to, a lot of times I've been having to like take orders. I'm
Mhm.
recording. You think I got time?
You think I got time on my
No.
schedule for
And even if
you and
I
your
did it,
foolery?
I don't
No.
got time. I
No.
refuse. I
Mm-mm.
refuse.
And that goes into one of my Aries season positive lessons, which is practicing more self-love, like knowing yourself and knowing, bro, in my 24 hours, this is what I allow. That's it. That's loving yourself and saying, setting boundaries, saying, hey, if it ain't this, or that, no. And I talked about it on one of our other episodes. Like, you can't make exceptions with your boundaries. You can't be like, oh, well, nobody can
Yes.
bother me. But if my babies come in, or if my man come in, or no, I said, no
No.
one is bothering me from this time to this time. That's
No.
everybody.
Everybody all across the board. Yeah, I
Yes.
I started. I'm so tired, and usually we stay up later and watch, TV shows and all that. And I had to just make run for myself, and I was like, honey, you gotta go to sleep earlier.
Yes.
Like either you put the kids to sleep very early and they fall asleep and you have some time, or just go to sleep and get some rest because that's like love for me. I don't want to be tired during the day and I have a lot of things to do. It's not fun having to like, it's like I'm sleepy, I'm sleepy. So
Yes.
I'm like, girl, you want to sleep early. I'm being nice to myself as well
Yes.
because a lot going on. And it's like it's easy for me to be like, are you doing enough? Like, are you keeping up with everything? And I'm like, one thing at a time. One thing at a
Yes.
time. You're
Mm-hmm.
you're trying, don't I found myself in the past doing too much at the same time.
Yes.
So now I'm like incorporate things just a little bit at a time.
Yep, as you go. And you're
Take
giving
your time.
yourself grace. Yes.
Yes. Yes. Because you're not running out of time. I'm running out of
Exactly.
time. I don't even know when it is. Doesn't matter. This is just I
Yes.
feel like me rushing. I have a habit of rushing everything in the past.
Yes.
So if I find myself rushing, I'm like, oh no, let's
Mm-hmm.
bring it back. Let's bring it back because when you rush things, they don't come out good.
Yes. It's like the you said it perfectly, and that's goes into literally the next thing, which is knowing yourself better than anyone or anything else. Like that's one thing I will say about all Aries I've met. We know our
Stop.
motherfucking selves.
Wait. I just wrote about knowing myself last night in my journal for you
You
to
know I
say
be in
that.
sync like that. You already know. It's
We be
knowing
here.
yourself. Like you said, bro, when I start rushing, like I tell myself, stop, hold on. Because I know that when we do this makes us anxious. We don't need to be anxious. We don't need, why are you rushing? You don't have nowhere to go. We're just focusing on this thing at this moment.
Yeah, it's trying to handle stress better because we're gonna have stress regardless, but you have to
Yes.
try to handle stress much better. And
Yes.
purposely overwhelming yourself all the time is not gonna be fun. It's just not gonna be
Yes.
fun for you.
You know what
So
I think? Why I think sometimes people do that? Because they see these like motivational clips where it's just like, I get 3 hours of sleep and I do this and I do that. And they, are like, oh, I want to be like this person. So I'm going to do this. But, bro,
it takes a lot.
that's why you need to know yourself because I know Alyssa ain't going to be functioning off no 3 hours of sleep. You, Mrs. or Mr. Great, whoever you are, that might be great for you. For me, that's not going to work.
Yeah.
Like I need to
Actually,
get some
I
rest.
seen I seen something yesterday. Oh, I think I sent it to you. It was like juicing and having sea moss and all that, and they were able like they were eating raw vegetables and fruits.
Mm-hmm.
And they had a lot of energy and were able to run off 4 hours of sleep. Honey, I'm not doing that every day. I'm having processed food from time to time.
Okay.
You know, you're shooting for the stars at times. So we also see what these people do to do that. You don't have the
Yes,
same mentality. You don't have the same body as
exactly.
someone, the same diets,
Finances, yes. All,
finances
all,
as
all
people.
of that.
Just take it slow. Like everybody's journey is not your journey.
Yes.
It's
Incorporate the things that work for you. If in the video you can only do 2 out of the 10 things they said, do those two things. Like,
working out in the morning and having, I don't know, juices and salad all day. If that works for you, that works for you. But if you cannot work
exactly.
out 3 times a day, let's not push it. Let's not
And
push
let's not beat ourselves up because we can't do what somebody else can do. Everyone's different. Everybody's on their own journey. Like, it's that's what I'm saying with Aries. Like, I never met an Aries that compared themselves to anybody else. Like, you know how I said earlier, I compare not in terms of like, damn, I think they're better than me. I'm just like, oh, I like how you do this, or I like how you do that. Like, I like
it. Could be
things about what you
secretly.
do.
It could be secretly and not discussed in private because guests can be prideful. So
Yes.
probably not wanting to say it, but knowing that, oh, I like this, like that.
Yes. But I think that's one of the important things is just like it's okay to get inspiration from other people, but
Mm-hmm.
you gotta be you have to be your goals. Like your goal should
Yeah.
be reaching your highest self, like you at your best, not trying to look like somebody else or be like somebody else. Like, no, I just want to be me at 100%, me who's not like lazy, who doesn't procrastinate, who eats healthy, like all those things.
It's natural. So sometimes for us, I think to like, oh, well, damn, am I doing like maybe I
Mm-hmm.
should be doing that. It's I think it's normal. I think it's normal. It's just don't let it go to your head. Don't let it go to
Yes.
your head.
Yes.
Um, I was gonna say something I actually like forgot, but it was a good point. It's a shame.
It'll come back. You know, I always tell you, it'll come back if it's meant to.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I don't know.
But I am very excited to talk about our next point, which
Mm.
is my Aries season photo shoot. So
Yeah.
as
Ah!
Jasly knows, I did a photo shoot for my birthday. This is my second year in a row doing a photo shoot. And it came out to very great. I'm very happy with the results. I'm very happy and impressed with myself. And that is why I wanted to bring to the podcast because y'all, please do nice things for yourself and to impress yourself.
Yeah.
Please. Like it does not even have to be for your birthday. It doesn't, it could be literally because it's raining outside and you're like, I want to do rain photo shoot. Just do something nice for yourself.
Killed it. All I have to say is that it's fire. Killed it. Oh my god, I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it.
You know, I
And she
appreciate
had to
you.
put herself together, so she did great. She did great.
Jasly knows that.
What?
Listen, y'all,
Y'all, I can't wait for sure for her to post this so y'all can see
it's
it.
going to. So, the day that I posted this episode, I'm posting the first look. So, that will be on Friday because this weekend is my birthday weekend. My birthday is on April 16th on Sunday. And I'm
She's
going
about
to
to
be
be
posting.
annoying.
I'm already annoying. What you mean? Like this
All month
whole
long.
this whole episode was dedicated to Aries. Duh. The fuck? Like, yes, it's all about me.
Make
But
sure we don't
no.
have one until her birthday's over because oh my god, we'll never hear the end of it. Yeah,
But
today has been the best day. Today is the best day.
today is the best day. It's my birthday. Like, please. It's a whole weekend festivities. Like, but really for real, y'all, like I have had haters in the past be like, why are you doing a photo shoot? Like, is it for a magazine? Is it for this? No, it's just for yourself. That's why I say,
You.
like, impress yourself. If you know, like, because I'm gonna be honest, a lot of things that people do don't impress me. I'm just like, I feel like I could do that better. So that's what I do. I just do my version of it. And I'm like, oh, I really like how I did that. do the same thing. You don't have to have a reason why. Just do something nice for yourself.
No, definitely. If anyone's not impressed by things, it's me.
Libras are definitely 24/7 unimpressed.
Yeah, especially with food.
I
I
hate
love
when I
food.
spend money on some food and it's not impressive. Like I
We
really
talked
just
about this. We talked about this in another in another episode, but I always think about how people overhype certain things, and I actually spent my money on it for it to be absolutely trash.
so girl, that's been what they've been doing on social media with these Popeyes biscuits. Have you heard this stuff with these Popeyes biscuits?
What
The
probably
face.
them just be dry. I stopped getting. I used to like the biscuits, but apparently not everywhere has good biscuits because they're
So I
just
haven't
dry.
I haven't eaten Popeyes in years because the last time I ate it, my stomach was like, girl, if you do this again, we will actually explode. So,
Yeah,
but these strawberry biscuits are taking the internet by storm. It's literally strawberry biscuits with icing sold by Popeyes.
come
I
again,
don't
say what?
exactly. Why is Popeyes a fried chicken restaurant selling strawberry biscuits with icing? And everybody's just like, oh, they're so good. And I'm just like, can we talk about how those two don't go together? Fried chicken, strawberry biscuit with icing.
Somebody finds it very appealing, obviously. Somebody brought their idea to the table and was like, have y'all had this
No,
shit?
Jasly, I'm going to send you after we're done recording. I'm going to send you. There's
But
literally YouTube videos and posts dedicated to this fucking biscuit, and people are saying it's delicious.
that's like here. I don't know if they have it over there in the mainland, but they have McDonald's has like the apple pies, but it's not apple pie. It has the guava and the cream cheese.
Oh no, we don't have that in
Well, it's
mainland
they like guava here a
McDonald's.
lot, but
So yeah, that's a
yeah.
Hawaii thing.
I really wanted to be like, just go ahead and shop at GB Sweets instead of going to McDonald's because it
Well,
doesn't even look appealing. Like I wanted to try, and then I really looked at it and I said, no, thank you.
I would definitely be under all the McDonald's posts and being like, try that GP Sweets instead. Just
Thank you. The only thing I'm
straight
like,
direct shade.
I know that you cannot stand this place, but I'm a sucker for Taco Bell. I really am. It's
See,
the only
Jasly
fast
always
food that I
be
can eat.
extra. It's
Well, I
not that
don't
I
eat the
can't
meat.
stand Taco Bell. It's
It's
just
good.
it's over fucking hyped.
By
And
who? By
everyone,
who? You
anybody
think
who
so?
likes Taco Bell, why?
I don't. Well, I like the veggie ones. They're really really good. I used to like I used to like the other ones too.
As a kid,
I
I did
know,
like them.
y'all.
I'm not gonna act like I've always been anti Taco Bell. I like Taco Bell as a kid, but now as an adult and being a real taco connoisseur, it's just like, why the fuck would I go to Taco Bell when I could go to
What
like 10 other places that have way better tacos?
was cheap for one, but
But come on
but
now,
but it depends what you have. It depends what you have.
if
I
you
have
live
like the
near a
soft burritos.
place with a lot of Hispanic people, you could get some cheap tacos from a place. Like I could get cheap tacos less than 10 minutes away.
I don't really have that luxury of like.
There's not a lot of Hispanic people in Hawaii or where you are.
Okay, that make good tacos. You're asking two different things right now.
Okay,
Yes.
because Jasly said just because they make tacos don't mean they good. Period. Though. Okay.
No, they having their own twist, and that's great and all, but.
See the shade. See the shade. That was a straight Aries moment. It's great at all, but I'll pass.
Listen, sometimes I just want to go have a cheap taco, and that
But
be it.
Taco Bell though, like I'm good. I'm good.
I know you hate it, but I even
Aries
have the hot
season
sauce for
lesson.
it. But
Be honest. If it's a no, it's a no. And Taco Bell is always going to be a no for me. And I'm just so happy that Jasly loves it and that she loves the little veggie bullshit or whatever they have. But Taco Bell, you heard it here first. I don't fuck with y'all. I cannot wait till the day y'all close down when they be like, no, Taco Bell is
they're never
done.
gonna close down because they're gonna give me a deal.
If y'all give Jasly a partnership, when I
Oh
come
my
to the
God,
house
you guys
and
are
all
gonna
that
love
Taco Bell shit is there, I'm gonna knock it all down, burn
it.
it.
My
No.
God.
Uh-uh.
Jeez,
Uh-uh.
hater. Hater.
I'm so
Hater.
hating. I'm so hating. I can
It's gonna be
100%
the
say that.
best advertisement for me. Are you kidding me?
Oh, they're gonna take. I already know they're gonna take this clip and like mix it all around and make it sound like I love it. No, I hate Taco Bell. I hate Taco Bell. I hate
Hey, I
Taco
strongly dislike. Jeez, so fiery.
Bell. What's wrong with the word hate?
Bring it
It is a
down.
lot. It is a lot.
A
Let me tell
lot.
my flame. Let me tell
Strong,
my
strong
flame.
emotion. Strong emotions there. Jesus Christ. You used to
Don't.
like it. That's what they're gonna say. I used to like it. They need to use that,
Okay.
edit it into you
Let's.
screaming and me just enjoying a taco. You see? There you go. Perfect commercial.
Oh goodness, heavy eye roll. Don't act like though. Please don't act like the Libras don't be extra passionate too though, because when y'all be like on your little tangents, oh shit, that's some fire right there. So while y'all
Okay,
trying to come
true.
at us, I'd be like, calm
Are you
down.
done? Are you done?
Calm
Yeah, Jay'd be like,
down.
you're getting passionate. You're yelling at me.
No, no,
Oops.
really. I'd be having to tell Sean, like, your voice is here. I don't know if you realize but your voice is here. I do the same thing though. It's the
Yeah.
passion in our voices. It's that does Dre do that too? Is that a fire sign thing?
Yeah. Why are you yelling? It's like, I'm not yelling. Yeah, you are. Yes,
It's
you
the
are.
I'm not yelling with the attitude because that's really me. And I could definitely be yelling, but I think I just have an attitude because you interrupted me in the middle of my passionate moment to tell me I was yelling. I'm not yelling. Yes, I was, but don't interrupt me to tell me I'm yelling.
See, I'm doing better. I'm doing better in life. My bad. My bad. Oops.
Yes, I do the apologies more. You know, I just on the podcast I just show a little more of the toxic side of myself. But
Uh-oh.
guys, I am more balanced. I do apologize. I am able to admit my wrongs even when they're very uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's hard. But you know
Sometimes
what?
it really is hard.
We're growing out here.
Exactly. We're growing, we're glowing, and we're done with episode 22 in Aries season.